Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nubraids. In today's video, I will eventually be pulling my Soulstones, but we've got a couple of pieces of news, pretty spicy ones actually to cover first. So first one, the big one, it's not Magic the Gathering, but it's a Swedish big gaming conglomerate called MTG have acquired Plarium. So yeah, I was actually thinking about this about a week ago. Remember how, they were talking about earlier in the year, Plarium being sold? It's actually happened. I think this is actually broadly a good thing, though I think the impact is going to probably not be that massive either, but there's some interesting things to take from this post. Number one, so Plarium is an Israeli company, though of course, we don't really interact with the Israel side very much, if at all. It's really, we interact with the actual developers of Raid. We interact with the Raid segment, which is based out of Ukraine and now also a good bit in Poland and some other places as well. But yeah, we mostly interact with the Ukrainian devs, of course. Aristocrat was an Australian company, and this is what I think is good: is that Aristocrat Leisure, it's basically a gambling company, and that was the reason that they were looking into sell Raid. Funny enough, was that they were coming in and going, we really want to just focus on casino games and real world casino stuff. And they're like, yeah, like Raid is cool, and you've got like the gotcha gambling, and that's cool, but like you've got all this gearing and like champions having abilities, and like there's like this whole video game thing. It's not really our jam. Like we really are just into the casino stuff now, to be honest. That's why they sold it. So I think, for me, that's a good thing. um you know Not a fan of gambling. Ironically, I cover Raid, but not a fan of gambling. Not a fan of gambling companies either. So yeah, gambling companies not being in charge, gaming companies, is good. Now that being said, I think yeah, gaming companies are not exactly saints either. It's a bit of a shitty business, I'll be honest. So we'll see. We'll see. How's this going to affect Raid though? Well, there's some interesting comments here. And honestly, I think it's going to probably have a smaller impact than you think. So, what do they say here? Hang on, let me find the quote. Okay, so here we go. I think this is a really interesting quote. So first of all, MTG, not only are they, getting Raid, and Raid is very profitable. In fact, I saw in another article that Raid actually is 2% more profitable in the last year than it was the year before. So the profit for Raid, which is already massively profitable game, is actually going up. I know the community sentiment at the moment is overwhelmingly negative, but the reality is, from a profit mode, like is Raid hemorrhaging money? Are they like, is Raid dying? Raid's actually making more money than it was last year. That's just the reality of it. And some people probably won't accept that reality because they're super negative about the game right now. But unfortunately, it is the reality. But here we go. Not only are MTG here looking to get a game which is profitable, and in fact, this is important. They describe Raid Shadow Legends as an exceptional evergreen mid-core IP. The lineup, and evergreen is the word I want to highlight here again. I think the comment section loves this idea of like, oh, Raid is literally about to die, and they're just trying to milk us of all their money before the game implodes in the next matter. It's a matter of days, and they're trying to squeeze all the money. Again, that's not the reality of the situation. I guess it doesn't really bother those commenters. They're just going to come back, every month is going to be Raid is dying, and they're squeezing the money out before it dies now. They're going to come back every month for probably the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. And then eventually, probably there'll be a Raid Shadow Legends 2, and they'll really wind down the Raid stuff. And then they'll be like, you see, we were right. It is dying. But no, Raid is very much, they're seeing it as an evergreen game. And like I said, the profit is actually still slightly going up. So yeah, Raid is very much here to stay. But this is interesting. They're also expecting to benefit from Plarium's experience, which will strengthen their marketing capabilities and also their strong live ops. So that's what they see as strengths of Plarium: marketing and live ops. Now, this is what's interesting. How could this affect Raid or Plarium? MTG will be able to contribute key technologies and expertise to Plarium in areas like browser play, the optimization of casual games, and the expansion of games to additional third-party platforms. So I see all the comments are like, everything's going to change in Raid and the monetization, and oh, it's going to. I really don't think all that much is going to. This is the stuff that's most likely to change, and honestly, most of this isn't going to affect Raid. Browser play, I don't think that's going to really affect Raid. I think Raid's too. I could be wrong. I think Raid kind of needs to have its own client to work. It's such a complicated game, but maybe optimization of casual games. I think that really applies to other games in Plarium's portfolio. Raid isn't a casual game. It's, as they're saying, it's a mid-core. And then the expansion of games to additional third-party platforms, that is actually the thing that's most likely be the biggest change with Raid. They might try to bring Raid to, like, whatever, PlayStation or Xbox or something like that. That's probably the most likely. They brought Raid to Steam. What was it, like a year ago or something? A few months ago. That's probably the most likely change. So it's not really that exciting, is it? The biggest change from this is most likely, honestly, going to be you're going to see Raid on different platforms. So yeah, it's probably not the most exciting thing, but there we go. And the other interesting bit of news that's come out today as well is that Raid is actually getting an official merch store. So again, tying into that, Evergreen, it's here to stay. If you're into merch store, the stuff in here is kind of interesting. You've got t-shirts, you've got tote bags, hoodies, mugs. The mugs are about €13. The t-shirts, €25. I don't know what those are in dollars or pounds or whatever, so sorry about that. The hoodies about 43. So it's, I don't know, it's decent prices, honestly, I think, for these sort of merch stores. But I'm really anti, you guys know I'm super anti-merch. Anyone that ever wears or buys any merchandise is a terrible person, a sellout, the most evil, obnoxious thing you can do. No, honestly, I get merch for free. I don't think I've ever bought merch for anything, to be honest with you. I tend to just get merch for free because I'm a content creator, so I get merch for free for different games, for promotions and stuff, and I enjoy it, and they tend to be pretty good quality, so I'm guessing that the Raid stuff is probably pretty good quality. One thing that I did notice when we were looking at this was that the sizes are actually maybe small. So like, yeah, like I was chatting to YST, because we're about the same size, and we're like, oh, the medium one maybe is a bit small. Maybe go for large. If we were to get any of these, we'd probably go for the large rather than, just something to watch out for the sizing. But yeah, I don't know. If you're into that, I think it's fine. And if you're not into it, I think it's fine. Like, if I get sent any of it for free, I don't know if I will, or if like pick some up at events or stuff in the future, I'll use it and probably enjoy it. Probably won't bother buying it. And that's just me. But you do you, really. But there we go. Got a merch store. Right. I think that's all the news for today then. Let's pull some souls. We got 90 souls. For me, I'm really... the funny thing is, you get Carnage souls for free, obviously, eventually, from Cursed City. I'd love to springboard that, because that takes months. I'd love to get a Carnage soul, because I'm really having a ton of fun with Carnage. I got a video on him coming soon. I'm also looking for a Torment soul. My Torment is 2-star right now. A 3 or 4-star would make a big difference. I will buy those if they ever show up in the Soul Merchant, but it'd be nice to actually just pull them. I also got a Varl 2-star soul only. I'd love a 3 or 4-star for him to keep him alive and get him doing more damage. Even 5-star would be brilliant for Hydra. More damage from Varl, great. He's been a lock-in recently in my teams, and as a weaken and damage dealer champ. And then I only have 1-star souls on my 2 newts. 1-star souls. I'd love to get those. Anything else spicy here? Nothing too exciting. I think Cardinal is maybe the most interesting. I am looking into Cardinal. Cardinal cheese strats, I think, are back in the meta a bit, believe it or not, as a counter to like these crazy powerful speed teams, in particular bombs. So, a big soul for Cardinal could actually be kind of nice. The enemy team they've drafted in live arena, a big speed team with a bunch of bombs, and I can't deal with it. I'm going to die because I'm slow in Stone Skin. Throw in a super high resistance Cardinal, and when they bomb me, she can just bring everyone back to life, right? Can be a really fun counter to bombs, because they might not have any damage except bombs, and if she has enough resistance, and you ban their increased accuracy, they probably just literally can't kill you. So anyway, those are some of the things I'm looking into. Probably do a video on Cardinal soon-ish. Let's pull some souls. Let's see how we do. I think I'm going to save my Immortal Soulstones for future events, is sort of my plan right now. Because I've 0 Eternals, and I've turned all of my big coins into Red Essence for trying to get 6-star Sifi. So yeah, I'm probably not going to pull any Immortals. Just save them for future Puro Path events and things like that. Nia 2-star. Oh, mythical. It's a 2-star Fralny. I've got 6-star on my Fralny. There's Cardinal from the wish list. It's a 1-star War Chief. Don't actually have the champion. Probably wouldn't use him too much either. Okay, so 1-star Cardinal, definitely not exciting. Have the mythical already. I would like some bigger Nia souls. I don't know if Nia is really that relevant with Trunda teams anymore, and I'm about to get Lammasu from Siege, so I'd really have to get a second Trunda. I'd be running, potentially, if they don't change anything with Trunda, I'd be probably running Trunda with Yumiko and Lammasu, I guess. I don't know. Mythical, it's... Oh! 2-star, alas, not too exciting there. Haven't seen too many 5 or 6 stars yet. We've not had much luck. Can that change? 2-star Flannan from the wish list. Not very exciting. Go in again. Are we lucky? 4-star Tarshan. Actually, maybe decent. He's a good Cursed City champ. Renegade, legendary. A 1-star Chromax, one of the worst champs in the game. Oh, 5-star Lady Arash. There's a 5-star. Again, she's an okay Cursed City damage dealer. I think I already have a good soul for her. That's not too bad. Let's do one more 10 pull, and then let's just review. Or maybe we'll keep going, and we'll review what we got at the end. I've got the storage now. 4-star Prosecutor. 1-star Dark Kale. 1-star Skrank. 2-star Basher. It's a mythical. It's a 1-star Crixia. No, thank you. I've got a 6-star Crixia soul waiting for the Crixia that I don't have. Basher is on the wish list, because Basher actually quite decent for Siege. I think he can come in useful. Lockout champions just in general, always useful for Siege and the mana shrines and stuff like that. No harm in getting souls for them. Cardinal, again, only 2-star though. That might be an upgrade to my Cardinal. How many do we have left? We've got 30 left. Let's go again. 3 more 10 pulls. Nothing exciting so far whatsoever. Absolutely nothing. Legendary, it's 2-star Sun Wukong. I've gotten 5-star. 5-star Ifrit. No thanks. 1-star Basher from the wish list. We're getting lots of wish list, but nothing useful for it. Legendary. It's a 2-star Newt. That's entirely useless, isn't it? With a 6-star Hatchet Slinger. 4-star Skrank's actually all right. That's funny. Well, we got the Newt. I mean, listen, for Phantom Shogun, it's an extra pip off of the, or whatever it is. I don't know how many pips it is off. I can't remember. That does help the Shogun counter management a tiny bit, but really would have wanted more. I think this is our last 10 pull. We're getting a bunch of 1-star rares. This is not my lucky day for souls. Well, yeah, that seems like it's about it. Well, we do get ourselves a bunch of these medium coins, which is always good. So yeah, we've got like 7 Immortals saved up. I'm not too pushed, I think, about buying the Silver Essence, though. We are going to have to buy that 3 and 4-star Torment. Look at this. This is exciting. An exciting moment. Which Newt? I guess we'll just do this one. There we go. Well done, Newt. You're 2-star. It's a game changer. Skrank, 4-star Skrank's nice, actually. Extra crit damage. I'll take that. Great champ. Chromax going to 1-star. Elevates him to a absolute top tier. 4-star Tarshan. That's great. Cool. All right. Extra defense, some crit damage. Brilliant. I'll take it. Looks like, actually, that's it. These are souls I had from before. I don't know why I'm saving them, but I have been. So, yeah, honestly, a bit of a dud. Yeah, that was rubbish. We got nothing good whatsoever. Absolute trash from start to finish. Nothing useful, really. 2-star Newt. You know what? It's actually probably a bad thing, because before, my Newts, very handy, they were beside each other because they were the same star. They were right beside each other in my champ collection. Now I've got one up here. The other one's down here. It's actually kind of a bad thing. Anyway, that's what's happened to me. Hopefully you guys have good luck. How do we do in the tournament? Hopefully it's live. I didn't actually check. Yeah, it is live. You know what? Hey, I got a Void Shard. That's actually not too bad. We're still a fairly large chunk away from these 40 prisms. I don't think I'm too bothered, honestly. That could be a lot of Immortals. Hydra resets tomorrow. I'll probably pull my, should get another 10 pull of Mortals between Iron Twins and Hydra. Pull those as well. But I'd say that's about it. Yeah, I don't think I'm too arsed in chasing. It would be 6% chance to be legendary. I don't know. I might pull some extra for that. I'll let you guys know if I do, but not too pushed about it, to be honest. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about, yeah, the merch store. Let me know what you think about the, yeah, acquisition of Plarium by this new group, MTG. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.